Hey folks, this is Jake Davis in a very wrinkled old t-shirt, old work shirt. Today, doing an on-the-fly review for you. I'm talking about Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Uh, Comes out this week, directed by Jeff Fowler, starring Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, Idris Elba, James Marsden, Tika Sumpter, and Shamar Moore. This is, of course, a sequel to the 2020 hit movie, the last movie to make any money before the pandemic. And is, of course, a continuation of the adaptation of the legendary game series Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog is easily the most iconic video game character, second only to Super Mario. And if you've played 5 video games your whole life, you've played Sonic. Sonic is just one of those kind of characters, and frankly, I loved playing Sonic the Hedgehog when I was a kid. I did a video 2-3 years ago when the trailer first landed with that terrifying CGI. I thought it was just ugly. It looked bad. I thought as an overall long form movie might be able to work, but I felt that when the fans came out and said, "We don't like this. This looks bad," and then Paramount came out and goes, "Okay, y'all don't like how Sonic looks? Sonic is what you are coming to see. We're going to fix this." And they postponed the movie for 3 months, completely redid all of the animation on Sonic, and made him look more game accurate. And even though so many people pissed and moaned about how, they're bullying these poor animators, how dare. Because nothing's ever been, they've never done reshoots before. They've never done touch-ups before in movies before, right? This is just the Sonic guys and those poor animators. Yeah, I thought it was bullshit. It was whiny, because the truth is that one little act of I don't even know what to call it, but listening and understanding what the fans are saying and saying, you know what, we can push this back a little bit and we can fix this for you, bought that director and that studio a world of good faith. And I think that's why a lot of people, myself included, overlooked a lot of the problems with Sonic. I would have liked more references to the game. I've liked a story that wasn't just a remake of Roger Rabbit. But, ultimately what worked about the movie was Jim Carrey was in rare Jim Carrey form for that movie. And Ben Schwartz as Sonic, the heart, the humor, they just nailed it. And I was looking forward to a sequel, and now we have the sequel. And as far as I'm concerned, this movie blows every other video game adaptation out of the fucking water. Knuckles is great. Tails is great. Knuckles is great. He steals the fucking movie. So many Easter eggs and homages there to not only the games, but the old 90s cartoon show. His chili dogs. There's a scene where he's underwater. He literally just grabs a bubble of air like you would do in the aqueduct scene is there. It's the game. They really tried to recreate the game more in this. If we get a third movie, I completely expect Eggman to be using his little drones to be piloted by gophers and blue jays and shit like that. And Sonic has to free all of them. Oh man, I had a blast. I thought this movie, it took what was flawed about the first film, fixed that, and then took what worked with the first film and held on to that, nurtured it. This movie kept the heart, kept the humor. Jim Carrey is fucking great in this. I think the fact that they had more time to work on the CGI that you actually see shows off some of it's inconsistent, especially with Jim's interactions with the creatures. But wow, this was so funny. It was so entertaining. It was heartwarming. But even the bit they're on the biplane going to fight Dr. Robotnik's giant machine at the end. This is literally how the fucking second game ends. It's great. It was great. I love this movie. It was terrific. See it with your kids, see it with your family, see it twice. Go see Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is an absolute delight. 5 stars. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.